Do I have anything interesting and cool to say this to open up?
Alabama shouldn't be number one, and I'm going to tell you why once we get started.
Well, you heard what he said.
Enough of the code switching. Been hitting my soul, been on the ropes. I'm ready to grow, so get to know me. Keep your head up, I want you to grow.
Singing in the shower is all fun and games until you get shampoo in your mouth.
What?
Then it's a soap opera.
No contest. Wait,
See it's gold on me.
Serve something,
Want you
nigga.
to glow with me.
The world been dying, days is number, check the climate. I'm
It's
This list is
16.
some ass, bro.
You
I'll
went
go.
Cardi B over Illmatic.
You put this over, not just that, you put this over pop. You put this over Aquemini. You put this over rap music. You put this over All Eyes on Me.
Time and again that I'm really him. Oh, you ain't know. This not just for the show, but bet you entertain anybody.
It kind of goes into my whole spiel about music and everything like that. The game related stuff.
Why'd you elongate music? Shit, this man said music.
Look, music is powerful.
Music. Why are you elongating? You don't.
Because it's music.
What are you, a cow? Why?
It's music. It's not music. Music.
I'm pretty sure there's only one you.
Yes. You have to put emphasis on that you. Music.
You're weird. You know, you're being weird right now, bro.
Yes, I am very weird.
Local neck.
I
Local
might.
neck. Local neck destroys Waterside District with a Hellcat.
Local Negro. In the words of Chisel Don, it's local Negro. Right.
Local esophagus shuts it down for everyone. There's something in the water. Yeah, it's a Hellcat. Oh my god, bro. Oh, that's why Pharrell won't come back. This nigga shut it down. We don't even have a stage anymore. He just came down here doing like 180. I don't know what happened. Oh my god.
She agrees she really been here through the fall. She the only thing I need. I wanna be free. I know that they want me for my ideas. So they
Yo, what is going on? This is Unbound, and thank you for coming again. I am your host, as always, The Truth, and yes, I am not Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I am not. Let it be known. I am not Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I am not Vladimir Guerrero Jr. One time for Umar. I am not Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He said one more time for Umar. You stupid.
And, I was watching the Umar Johnson video before we started.
No, is that the one where apparently he's now on TikTok?
Yes. You didn't know?
Somebody
He's been on TikTok for about a month now. When I first found out about him being on TikTok, it was something going on. It was somebody that was in the issue, and he had to put his 2 cents in there, and he was blaming it on Russia and all this other. No, it was the height of the Brittany Griner situation. He was blaming it on us, the president, and everybody for her being a Russian, blah blah blah. But
I think the last bit of him I saw, I had to replay that clip, the full thing where he's like, some of y'all are what did he say? He said some of y'all kids, some of y'all have to put your kids to sleep.
For good.
No. He said, but I watched like the full context of it. He said some of y'all gonna have to put you. Some of y'all are gonna have to put your kids. Some of y'all are out here trying. You have to put your kids to sleep. Some of y'all don't want to hear that because you don't live in reality. So I'm a psychologist. I can't psychologize your children out on the corner. Some of them have to be. Some of y'all have to go. Some of them have to go to sleep. For good.
For good. Hey, Isaac, what's that in your head?
This is my crown, my guy. Shout out to King's Crowning for King's Crowning Incorporated for my new hat. It's
British now?
It's definitely different. It's different. I mean, I dig it though. Like I said, I'm a beanie guy. It's basically a well done beanie. You know what I mean? It's a beanie for luxury. Put it that way.
Put it that way. And you can get yours too at kingscrowning.com. All you need to do, use my code Unbounded1 to get yours 10% off your purchase. Go ahead and click on it. Do it now. There are so many different selections. You see, he has the brimless hat. I still have not gotten my I have a dad hat that a friend of mine took from me, and I have yet to get over to her house to get it from her. Also, they sell the Halo turbans. So Halo turbans. They sell winter beanies. It's starting to get cold out there. I know up north, y'all might be getting into the 60s up there. Eventually, y'all gonna be getting snow. They sell those. They actually sell hoodies. They even sell do-rags. So anything that you want inside of it, show the inside of the hat. Show the inside of the hat real quick. Show the inside of the hat real quick. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Y'all see that?
That's like insulation.
About. Protect your hair, my kings out here. Protect your hair, young kings. Get your Kings Crowning 10% off using my code Unbounded1. Make sure that you and Unbounded is capitalized. 10% off your next purchase. What y'all waiting for? Go do it. All right, now that we got all the plugging out the way, where do we start, man? Where do we start? I was trying to get Breon work, but I was at least wanting to get his predictions.
I was gonna say Black and Irish Twitter came together for reasons we're not going to talk about, because if you're on Twitter, you can see them for yourself.
My thing is this: when it comes to the situation that happened, I'm the same way you were when it came to the media scrum with it.
Yeah.
Because I saw it, and like the only thing I really made note of when I saw it was like, so who's taking over? Because this is how much I know about England and their monarchy or whatever they have over there. This is how much I care. What happens next? So that was the only thing I saw. Like, I saw all these people celebrating. One college professor, before she even kicked the bucket, was saying that he hopes her, unaliving was very slow and painful. Yeah, and I was like, dog, that's what I know. That's just too much.
Yeah, there was a lot of. It was very split.
I don't understand why we care so much about England and their affairs. Especially when it comes to the royal family. It's like,
I kind of care because they had to stop all Premier League play, and Chelsea is stuck in their position in the table right now.
That's a different thing.
Well, still they're gonna. So what's gonna happen is the funeral's on the 29th, on the 19th. Then after that, they're gonna have 7 days of mourning as a country, or in the UK. And they've canceled. I think the fight got canceled. This big fight that was supposed to happen got canceled. I think, like I said, all Premier League play is on halt, which is a big deal because a lot of people are going to get paid that rely on that to work. So that's not good. Yeah, it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot.
So, because I don't really watch a lot of TV anyway. And I just don't understand the entire fanfare around it from my own perspective. So I'm seeing everybody get their jokes in and whatnot. And I always get my jokes in when it came to the situation last week.
Oh, so yeah. They just canceled a middleweight championship fight.
When there's a issue of, and maybe it's just me, I cut my jokes off when it's a death. So if she were still alive, yeah, I'd be getting my jokes in. But regardless of who it is, no matter how I feel about said person, my joke stopped there. So
that's fair.
I don't know. So I guess it's just a situation of how your morals are. Some people will say that, hey, I'm keeping the same energy I was keeping when she was alive. And that's your prerogative. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. So do what y'all want, man.
Like I said, all Premier League is canceled. Well, postponed until after the warning period. Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall aren't going to fight. They're going to have an undisputed middleweight championship fight, and along with those all postponed because they were going to have that fight in Scotland. And no, I'm wrong. They were going to have the fight in the UK in London, and they had to stop them because of the Queen. So
basically, when all this happens, everything over there stops.
Yeah. Apparently, they're gonna have their first state funeral in like 50 years since like the 60s.
I think. She's been queen for.
She's been queen since 52.
So she's been queen all our lives.
Yeah. Yeah, she's seen it all. Ogogo posted some stuff, said he met her, being a former Olympian and all that. So yeah. Progress. I think everything stopped. Progress isn't running shows. At least I don't think they are. But it was a split thing. It was split. Like yeah. I saw somebody post on Snapchat like it was in Ireland. And they were in Belfast. You said what?
Come and say, golly, she been queen since 1752.
This is 1952. But they had in one part, because you know how you on Snap you can go between like whatever cities or whatever and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So like in Belfast, they had stopped. They were mourning. They had like somebody had a mural of the Queen and all that and military thing going that. Then in Dublin, you leave Belfast, you go to Dublin, and in Dublin they're partying their asses off. So
my fault. I got one of those spam messages in my Facebook inbox. And somebody was asking, it must have been like a group chat in there asking if somebody wanted to take the box. But I'm a nice Christian boy. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, I think I do. But yeah, it's very split. The world's very split on it.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But let's move on to football. Thursday.
Yes. It's finally back. No, let's just, before we get into it, let's just celebrate the fact that it's finally back. After what feels like months and months, because it literally is months and months, but it feels like it gets longer and longer in between the seasons, does it not? Am I the only one who thinks that?
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm going to my first college game Saturday. Behold the Green and Gold beat Hampton. I'm about to be a straight menace at work this week. Because I'll
probably be right there with you. Actually, not. Wow.
Ooh, I'm about to be a straight menace this week. I apologize to all the Hampton Pirates. You probably going to block me.
Don't apologize. For
okay, I was trying to be fake, but I ain't sorry for nothing.
I would say don't apologize. One thing I'm trying to learn in life is don't apologize for things you aren't going to regret. know
I ain't apologize for a thing. Hutt family.
Like, you're not gonna regret it. Everything you say this upcoming Saturday, you're gonna 100% be behind and stand by it. You're gonna die on those Bills.
Spartan Legion over the Forest. Football team winning. We gonna send them back across the bay, crying. Yeah. Behold. Punks. But Thursday, we had our first NFL game. The Rams celebrating their Super Bowl win. Did you see the show that Donna said The Rock must have been in SoFi Stadium since last Super Bowl?
No, I didn't expect to see him, but
I mean, it kind of made sense. But then again, it was like, dude, don't you got some like your own football league to be worried about right now? The 27th. I don't know. Busy man. But this is an overtime. Pitt and Tennessee. But what were your thoughts on the game? Do you?
I fell asleep. I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep by the third quarter.
Oh, I stayed up to watch the whole game.
I tried.
They were saying going into the season that the Bills were the favorites to win it all this year. And I'm going to be real with you. They look like they could be that team. Here's why.
I said it like multiple times. The only thing wrong with the Bills are the Chiefs. The only thing in the way of the Bills that keep the Bills from being as good as they are the Chiefs. Because they're already good, and the only thing that they keep running into is the Chiefs.
Do I have an echo?
No.
You sure about that?
Like, for real. Like, that's how I looked at it. The only thing wrong with the Bills, the only issues they kept running into were the Chiefs. They were good. The Bills were good and are good.
Now, here's the thing. I'm looking at the Bills because now I really want to see how the other teams look. Because you remember the Bills came into the season as the number one defense in scoring and I believe passing.
Did they?
Yeah, they were. And for what they did, Cooper Kupp got his numbers. But that was about it. Stafford looked like a rookie again. Von Miller looks like he still has not missed a step. I'm gonna need James Cook to not fumble the ball his first career carry. I was like, dude, your whole brother's in the league and you out here making it look bad. But outside of that, the Bills look like they could be a early favorite in my book. Outside of them, basically the teams that I feel like are really going to give them a run for the money just on paper, basically anybody in the AFC West. Anybody in the AFC West. I don't even know if there is an NFC team that right now, from knowing nothing but what we see on paper, I don't think there's a team that's touching those five teams. My early prediction is it's going to be one of those five teams winning the Super Bowl this year. Either the Chiefs, Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers.
Don't forget the Bengals.
I don't think the Bengals. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know if the Bengals are. They'll probably surprise me this year if they do it again. Honestly, but the entire AFC West and the Bills are like 1 through 5 for me. Touchdown Volunteers. But before we get to week 1 predictions and whatnot, let's talk about the situation with football today. Alabama was this close to losing to an unranked team.
Yeah, and I know what people are thinking. Well, they didn't lose. They're still going to be number 1. The thing is, now granted, this is my opinion, and I know this isn't how it works. And this isn't from my complete bias against Alabama. That's not true. I admire Nick Saban, but it's definitely, I'm on the case of, well, I just need to see somebody win. Now, granted, Georgia won last year, which is somebody different, but Alabama won the year before that. The thing is, Alabama, we keep putting Alabama on this pedestal like they're this untouchable team now. Because in the past, like 2012 when Mark Ingram and all that, they had some untouchable teams. They did.
Yeah. It was a team that won. It was a few teams that went undefeated.
Exactly. But these last 2 years, like last year and this year, have been probably some of the worst I've seen from Alabama. And that's disregarding when they got killed by Clemson in that 1 year with Trevor Lawrence.
Because I was watching the video that basically showed you every single time the Alabama's lost since having Nick Saban as a coach. It's been
one of them was against Clemson with Trevor Lawrence.
That was his worst loss. As Alabama's coach.
They beat the fecal matter out of those guys. And then Joe Burrow? Well, Joe Burrow didn't even play Bama.
Ooh, that was a beautiful pass.
Did Joe Burrow even play Bama in the final?
Oh, he's out of bounds. Never mind.
Did Joe Burrow even play Bama in the final?
Joe Burrow did not. Who did they play in? I don't think it was them. It was Clemson.
It was Clemson, 42 to 25. And then I'm pretty sure they beat. Hang on, let me see something. I think they beat Alabama because I know Alabama somehow got in there.
If that foot is his possession foot, he's out of bounds. I'm watching this game. Is Tennessee and Pitt. Yeah, he's out. They're at overtime.
Oh yeah, 44 to 16, the national title game, the college football playoff in 2019 when Clemson won, 44 to 16. Also in there was who was in that final? It was Alabama, Oklahoma, then Clemson and Notre Dame. And Bama was number 2. And then in 2020, when LSU beat Clemson, it was hang on. LSU, Oklahoma. Bama didn't even make it that year.
30-13.
Yeah.
That was it. Bama didn't make it.
Bama didn't make it that year. I think they played I think that was the year they played Auburn and lost to Auburn, and it kind of eliminated them.
I remember that.
I think so.
But so who was in there? Because it was a team that
that was LSU, Oklahoma, Ohio State, and Clemson.
It was Oklahoma. I remember because they destroyed them.
I think that was Jalen Hurts. Year.
Fourth down. They have to convert. Fourth down, they have to convert. Pitt. They're down 27-34 in overtime.
Oof.
So it's 4th and what looks to be 5, a long 5. And Tennessee is ranked 24, and Pitt is ranked number 17. 17. Yep, there it is.
Ball game?
Not yet. He's lined up a shotgun. Nobody in the backfield. Snap, drops back, and first down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to do something special.
Hey, are we really about to do commentary?
We're about to do commentary.
Oh my gosh. We are doing commentary on the podcast for the first time ever. And I have yet to use the word light because if I do, I'm doing push-ups. That one didn't count.
It was for the first time this season. Hang on. Hold on. Bear with me. We're going to get this thing. What channel is that on?
This is on ABC. Good stop. Good stop. About a good 2 yard gain.
This is stupid.
You know what? While they're setting up everything, well, hold on, because they're getting out of huddle now. What is his name? Number 2's name is Akinada, something like that.
Don't butcher that man's name like that.
All right, here we go. Play action. A pressure's coming. Throws it up there, and it is way too far out of reach. It's going to be third down. He threw that one away.
I think I found a feed for it because I can't get it on the actual thing because it's I can't get it on the actual stream. I can't get it on the channel like I would normally do it because it's on
the actual channel for me. I know the UFC game is going to come on in a minute, but it's still showing.
What down is it? Second and goal or third
down? Third down at the 9. Pressure's coming. Oh my gosh, he got sacked. It is going to be third and goal at the 29. Fourth down and goal to go at the 29-yard line.
You said that's on ABC?
Yeah. I don't know what he was doing there. At least get the ball out of your hands, make your fourth down at least manageable.
I hate this sometimes.
That man gave up a whole house, a whole real estate. Okay, so they gave him forward progress at the 21. So it's going to be fourth and goal at the 21-yard line after this timeout break. You know what I noticed?
What's that?
So I don't know if you played football. I know outside of school, like Pop Warner stuff. You know how the jerseys used to be all plain, just have the name of the team you played for, the number, and all that stuff. These kids got like straight crazy jerseys, like stuff you get on like with. That's one. The jersey you would get on Madden with like the yard and stuff like that. There's 3.
3 what?
3 push-ups.
Oh.
I told you I'm starting it. So at the end of the podcast, we're going to do these push-ups. All right, here we go. Fourth down and goal. Ball at the 21-yard line. It sounds weird to say, but here we go. No one in the backfield. He throws it. It is over. He didn't even get into the end zone. That was not going to work. He threw it like 3 yards short of the goal line, and the receiver had to dive for it, and he was not going to be in. So the game is over. Pittsburgh loses this one, 34-27. Tennessee is going to move up in the ranking while Pitt is going to hope they don't get put out to 25. But yeah, it was just weird to see because I saw it Friday because the kids wear their Pop Warner jerseys, and then I was at 7-Eleven in Carrollton, and these kids had them on. I was just sitting there looking at because the team was the Titans, and so you remember how the old NBA jersey from the 90s looked? To the extent of the Pistons and the Raptors, it had the logo on down right here.
Yeah.
That's what their jerseys look like. And I'm sitting here looking at the kid and what? This is dope. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into let's get to some more week 1 football.
Like I said, oh yeah, that's right. So Alabama survived an unranked Texas. And if you ask me, when the next rankings come out, Bama should not be number 1. That's not biased. At the very least, they should be number 2 because Georgia should be number 1. Because Georgia right now, huh?
Georgia's number 2 at this point.
Georgia's number 2, and right now, Georgia is. Give me 1 second. Georgia should be killing somebody right now.
Georgia is they're an SEC team.
Yeah.
So Georgia
beat Samford 33-0. Georgia beat Samford 33-0.
Any other big games happen so far? Let's look.
Florida
is up over Kentucky 3-0 starting the second quarter.
Unranked Washington State beat ranked Wisconsin number 19.
Oh, USC scored a touchdown.
Huh?
USC scores their first touchdown. And look who the quarterback is.
Appalachian State beat number 6 Texas A&M. Number 5 Clemson beat Furman. Unranked Marshall beat number 8 Notre Dame. Number 13 Utah beat Southern Utah 73-7.
Golly.
NC State, number 18 NC State beat number 3 Charleston Southern 55-3. Arkansas beat South Carolina 44-30. Miami beat Southern Miss 30-7. Ohio State beat Arkansas State 45-12. Ole Miss is currently blanking Central Arkansas 28-0. Houston and Texas Tech are tied up right now in OT on FS1 20-20. Yeah.
Who is our quarterback now?
I think it's Dix or something. Jackson Dix or something Williams. Like that. Something like that.
Somebody Williams. C. Williams. But we scored. It was 3 plays in. Stanford threw an interception. Gave us a short field and 7-0. Go Trojans.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been able to watch a USC game and enjoy watching because they're good and not being straight garb.
Jesus.
Pete Carroll days. And now I just want
Pete Carroll. She's trying to get that triangle.
But let's go ahead and get to this.
But leaving her face open, even though she's tall.
Let's get into week 1.
Yeah, let's do some picks.
So, ooh, nice.
For those who don't know what I'm watching the UFC prelims for Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson. We're just going to get to the insanity of that in a minute. Let's get to some picks.
USC versus Stanford.
Huh?
All right, I'm watching USC versus Stanford. Oh, that was a double tip. All right. Let me hear myself. All right, so first game we're going to look at San Francisco 49ers versus the Chicago Bears.
Niners.
Oh, they're going to call P out on it? All right. Do you really trust Trey Lance?
I trust Trey Lance more than I do Jimmy Garoppolo. Actually, I'm only saying the Niners because they're my dad's team. So.
The fact that Jimmy Garoppolo, they didn't trade him makes me a little weird at the situation. I'm going to say the Bears win it. I'm going to say the Bears win. Moving on. We got the Browns and Panthers. This is going to be one of those. There's a lot of revenge games this week, and I believe this is the first
revenge games. It's just the first week.
Well, do you not know who's starting for the Panthers?
Oh yeah, Baker Mayfield.
So Baker Mayfield opening up against his team that drafted him in the first number 1 in the draft.
Right. I'm going Panthers there. This Brazilian girl got some ass, bro.
Shanti.
Where do I know that from?
Jinder Mahal. I'm doing that because
I forgot he did that as a thing.
I don't look like him. He has a fatter face than me.
Now whose phone's going off?
It's my mama. Hey, cover real quick.
All right. Let's look up some of these games we got. So let's see. So obviously my Cowboys are playing the Bucks, but we're gonna get to that pick in a second, probably when he gets back. So the Saints and Falcons. Who's gonna start for the Saints? That's the real question. Who's gonna start for the Saints? Oh, Jameis. Jameis Winston. Interesting. That's interesting. And I think Mariota, if memory serves me correctly, is going to start for the Titans. I mean, it's the Titans, the Falcons. Yeah, so that's about right with the spread being 5.5. So yeah, I'd say the Saints probably going to win that one. 49ers, Bears taking the Niners. Steelers and Bengals. The Steelers drafted a quarterback but didn't use him. What sense did that make?
All right, I'm back.
The Steelers drafted a quarterback.
Let's backtrack a little bit because I need to go and look at these games myself. So I didn't even get to the point. All right, so I think the Panthers are going to win this game. Wait, is Christian McCaffrey playing?
Let me see.
Let's look at the injury list. So far, I don't see
him either. I don't see him. I see Matt Corral, Sam Darnold, and Brandon Smith. I don't see.
I'm looking at the injury list now. The only names I see up here of worth is Chuba Hubbard is questionable.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba, but it's better when I say Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard. You missed the joke, dog. Colts, Texans.
Going Colts.
Yeah.
I think the Colts are a team. They're an unsung team from last year. They had a lot of room for improvement, and I think that they're gonna pull it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts here. I think the Texans are on the right track.
Yes.
But I think they still have a ways to go. I kind of think they got the quarterback they need, but it's going to come down to the Texans.
Yeah,
I mean Matt Ryan's a proven quarterback. I think he's probably the best quarterback they've had since Andrew Luck retired.
Yeah.
So I think they're fine. They clearly have the better team with probably one of the best linebackers in the league. A very, very good defensive tackle. And then they have, which probably is the second best running back in the league. If not second, he's definitely top 5. So I think they're going to win this one. I don't think it's going to be close, but I definitely would not be sleeping on the Texans this year because I feel like they could pull off an upset or 2 this year.
Yes, I agree.
Eagles, Lions. I love what is going on in Detroit. I really do. And I'm really rooting for them to pull off some miracles to where they are in the playoffs. But not this. It's not this. They don't start winning here.
No.
They don't start winning.
I'm going the Eagles here. The Eagles. Here's what I'm going to say about the Eagles. I think the Eagles will only go as far as Jalen Hurts will take them. Not saying you got to put it all on Jalen Hurts, but they will probably put it all on Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Huh?
On paper, the Eagles have the best roster in the NFC East.
Yes. However, they don't know how to use it properly because they're going to have Jalen Hurts, they have Devontae Smith, they have all that. But I think they're going to try and utilize Jalen Hurts in the wrong way.
You got you have two really good receivers. Didn't they pick up somebody on defense too?
They picked a bunch of people up on defense.
I'm really hoping this isn't like the 2011 season.
Like
remember the 2011 season was that year they got Nnamdi Asomugha. I want to say it was Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
Like they got these niggas. These motherfuckers got fucking. They got Jordan Davis, the big nose tackle from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
They got Cameron Jurgens, center from Nebraska. They got Nakobe Dean, the inside linebacker from Georgia. I was hoping we were going to pick up. They got another inside linebacker, Kyron Johnson from Kansas. A tight end, Grant Calcaterra. So they had a pretty good draft.
Jalen has a lot of options to be working around with.
Yeah,
and like you, I agree with what you're saying. They're going to go as far as he takes them because they have put him in a position to succeed. He has no excuses here.
Really
so it's going to be very interesting to see where he goes. And knowing that the Cowboys won the division last year and knowing the history of the NFC East, I think the Eagles are probably the odds-on favorite to win the East this year. So we'll see how that goes.
Also, I know we weren't going to get into too much wrestling. Before we get into any more football, have you seen the pictures of and videos of Naomi and Sasha on Fashion Week?
Where is Mikaze? Did you see them doing with the whatchamacallit with the dude stretching and doing split?
I'm looking at it right now.
Like, where is Jimmy and Mikaze at?
My thing is, here's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure it's. I don't want to sound cliche when I say this, but strictly professional.
I hope so. But I'm proud of
because
you saw Sasha my thing is in that split. She was struggling
to me, it's like, well, why would it be anything but professional?
Yeah, I do trust it would be professional.
You know what I mean? No, because for me, it's like I said, why would it be anything but that?
You're right. That's a touchdown.
Like, for real. Also, Marshall got paid. You know how teams, like smaller teams, travel to bigger schools to get a payday and potentially 9 times out of 10 get the shit kicked out of them?
Yeah.
Well, Marshall got paid $1.25 million to travel to Notre Dame. And they got the belt.
They got paid to win? That's what's up.
Basically.
Was that for them?
So yeah, there's that. Then
yeah, they will count it.
No, but what was I saying? I'm not. That's definitely well, it's what it is.
Well, let's talk about the debut of the Commanders.
Yeah, it should be good.
They host the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'm going to. Do I want?
Chase Young's not playing, as far as I know.
I want Trevor Lawrence to be good,
and neither is Cameron Curl.
I want Trevor Lawrence to be good because I think he has the tools to be good in this league. I want him to be good.
I think he's going to make some strides forward, knowing that the situation he dealt with last year isn't the case now.
Yeah.
Eventually, I still want what I've been saying regarding the Jacksonville Jaguars to come true. I need them to be good, so Tony Khan can shut up. No joking. But yeah, there again. This is one of those teams that have been consistently bad, sprinkling a few good seasons here and there. And I just want a consistent good I just want to see them consistently being good for a change. But
that's all I want.
I'm going Washington here. I think Washington may have a better team. This could be a bottom feeders game, but you already know that we're going to get the game on TV since we are in how do I say this now? Commander country. You know, it used to be Redskin country, now it's Commander country. So
yeah,
football team country. Patriots Dolphins. I would say Dolphins got this one. I got Dolphins.
Yeah, I don't see Mac Jones. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Does Mac Jones have a legitimate number one option?
I do not know. I spent my entire.
And this is the issue I have with the Patriots, because you look at their team now,
Jesus,
and it looks like you remember back in around the early 2010s, that like 2008, 2011 time period,
bro,
with the Memphis Grizzlies. They didn't have a star. Like now they have Ja Morant. Oh, they called it incomplete. Okay. So now they had Ja Morant, but then Marc Gasol wasn't. You wouldn't say Marc Gasol was a top 10 guy. I mean, he was a really good player for his position. But they didn't have
that's insane.
What happened?
No, it's just like it said you can get the UFC pay-per-view tonight for $100, $99.98, plus a full year of ESPN Plus. Screw that.
Wait, this is a pay-per-view? I thought this was just fight night.
No, it's a pay-per-view.
Oh.
They're not gonna put Nate Diaz versus They're gonna put Nate Diaz versus Tony Ferguson on for free. They ain't gonna do that for free.
But yeah, they don't have that star player. But somehow, some way, they're gonna sneak their way to the playoffs.
You said who's gonna sneak their way?
The Patriots.
Well, at least I'll feel the Patriots have more
maybe not the playoffs, but they would find their way in a position where they are threatening to be in the playoffs.
If anything, I'll accept it because it seems more with more integrity than it would be
Integrities. They probably still cheating. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I still got the Dolphins winning this one.
Yeah, I'm going there too.
Ravens Jets. We still are in the 1:00 games. Ravens Jets.
I want the Jets to win, but they're not. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Lamar Jackson does not have a contract,
so he's playing for free.
Well, he doesn't have the contract extension he wants. That's what that.
Okay.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. Okay. Lamar Jackson is looking to get a contract. I'm gonna let you do with that information what you wish. Moving on, because I got the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens too.
Saints Falcons.
Gonna go Falcons.
Going Saints. Another pick. They should have set that 3. Let's go. Threw up a jump ball, got it tipped again, and picked. It's 2 interceptions from Stanford. Good fight. All right, so my fault. But yeah, all I gotta say about this game is, what is the opposite of your elbow? What is the symmetric opposite of your elbow? Your knees.
Okay.
What's your symmetric opposite of your shoulders?
Your head?
Your hips.
You're confusing.
You didn't see it?
See what?
Jameis Winston's. I gotta find it so I can send it to you. Hold on.
What is it?
It was Jameis Winston was talking to the press, and he was talking so crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna play it now.
You got certain things that we're all like. Our body is so symmetrical, right? You got your wrists, and then what are your wrists on the bottom half? Your ankles, you got your shoulders up top. What are your shoulders? Your hips, you know what I'm saying? You got your elbows. What are your elbows? Your knees, right? Like, so it's symmetrical, and you just got to work different parts. I need to work my ankles.
Now that it's not.
This man was high when he had. There's no way he's telling me this man wasn't high.
It's not wrong.
That is the stuff that somebody would do after hitting the blunt, bro. Bruh. You realize your
why is the punter
was the bottom half of your hip?
The punter for Southern Utah has a neck roll.
We're still wearing neck rolls?
Yeah, this punter is wearing one.
Where did you find this at?
Twitter. I just sent it to you in the group.
I just got it too. The funny thing is, I was watching a video talking about neck rolls.
Speaking of which, do you see people saying crazy stuff? You hear what Sammy said last night?
You talking about when what was it? Jay said y'all just don't understand how deep the bloodline runs, and then Sammy said, "Like deep AF, my dog."
They should have kicked him out right there.
AF, my dog. If I were Jay Uso at that moment, you just killed my entire vibe. You're getting beat, or you're just getting beat up then.
No, that's what I'm saying. They should have kicked. Literally, they should have kicked him out right there.
But the thing is, the only one that doesn't like him is Jay. Even Solo came around to him.
Well, because he took that bullet for him.
Because Solo was kind of on Jay's side during the beginning until he took the bullet. And so now Jay is sitting here in his own world still hating the guy. And then Sammy dapping up Jimmy. He took me out. Travis. Why does this man look like he's 30? Our running back Travis Dye has a beard, has a mustache, making him look like a 30-year-old.
What was I gonna say?
Moving on. But I see the neck roll. First down and more. All right, moving on. We got Steelers Bengals. Our good friend Chisel Adonis says they're gonna win. I'm gonna go against them. I'm going Bengals here.
Yeah, the Bengals. I'm going Bengals here solely for the fact that the Steelers drafted a quarterback, unless he's injured, and said we're going to start Mitch Trubisky.
Well, I kind of knew that Mitch Trubisky was going to be starting because Mitch Trubisky was already signed prior to the draft. So I knew that whatever was going to happen.
The big boys, by the way, it's a heavyweight fight in UFC right now.
Big meaty men?
Yeah. No, but they throwing hands. Oh, wow.
Hey, yo.
Oh, he's staggered. He's staggered. These men are throwing, bro. Oh, wow. Collier's tagging this dude.
All right, anyway, so I got the but I understand why he's not starting. I mean, most times you don't see a lot of quarterbacks don't really start. Even first round quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers didn't start for what, 2 seasons?
True.
Who else? Ben Roethlisberger didn't start. I don't think.
But it's like when I say this, it's like you have a guy who you drafted to solely be the future. Instead, you bring because we've seen what Mitch Trubisky can do. You
never know. Mitch Trubisky could have that season that he had his second season as well.
Do we really trust that, though? Well, then again, I guess Steelers fans aren't going to have a choice but to trust it.
Nice throw. Isn't this quarterback the one that came along with the coach?
You said what?
Isn't this the same quarterback that came with Lincoln Riley?
Yes.
Is it Connor Williams? What are you doing?
Yeah, he should
Connor Williams?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think so, because the guy decommitted from Oklahoma to come play for Lincoln.
Let me see.
They still mad about that too.
Caleb Williams.
They still mad about that too, by the way.
So yeah, it's Caleb Williams. Well, he's driving us down.
Yo, he did. I didn't even know stretch coaches existed.
Who?
I found that video of that dude, their stretch coach, Sasha in the split, and then Naomi stand. It's like I didn't even know that job existed. I just sent you the video, by the way. Look at Chisel Adonis's response.
This nigga here. It's time. He must have found that within his 30 minutes of what is it? How long he say he's up here? Hold on. 37 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm about to revamp my Twitter. I'm gonna dedicate 30 minutes of each day to being an absolute menace up on here.
He did say that.
It's his pinned tweet. All right, moving on. We still got a few more 1 o'clock games. That's a lot of 1 o'clock games, dog. Oh yeah. Or no, are we on the 4:20? No, we are now in the 4 o'clock games. Chiefs Cardinals.
Chiefs.
Rondo
number 9 from prison. He's expected to be released 2056.
Who?
I don't even know. I just saw something on Twitter.
What is his
from
name?
The Daily Loud.
What is his name?
Rondo number 9. RONDANUMBA 9.
You said Rondo?
Rondo number 9.
Rondo number 9.
He's currently in prison and he's going to be released in 2056. For what is anybody's guess?
Yep. No, I know why he got. I'm pretty sure I know why he's in jail now.
Like I said, why?
I just listened to 5 seconds of the song and I've already figured it out. He probably got a RICO.
Is that why is he in jail? Is just take a wild guess as to why he's in jail.
He probably got a RICO.
Probably.
Wait, I'm gonna just read you the names of these people in this song. The name of the song is 600 Part 2. E-Day-E-Day-E-D-A-I. I don't know if it's E-Day, E-Day. I'm not done.
Why did you say it like that?
Like, I don't know how you say this. S dot.
He said E-Day. You made you say it like that.
Is it E-Day? E-Die? Idiots, as far as I'm concerned. S dot. Tay 600. I'm pretty sure it's 600, not 600. But say Tay 600. And then Rondo number 9.
Oh man.
Is this what we come to?
Yeah, it is.
You know what? We're starting a rap group. My name's Pookie. Your name's Peanut.
No.
Yes.
No.
Okay, you be Pookie and I'll be Peanut.
No, we're not doing that.
Yes, we're doing it.
Watch it here. Can we be at least conscious, guys?
No, we're going straight. We're going straight tomfoolery. We're talking about nothing of importance.
Really? Nothing? We can't even be conscious in front of the camera?
No, we're not being conscious. I can't make conscious raps about Pop-Tarts.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Yes, you just bring up capitalism.
Why would I make No, I'm not bringing up capitalism. I'm talking about Pop-Tarts. Forget your capitalism and communism and all these other isms. We rap about Pop-Tarts.
Just bring it. See, now I actually want to make a song about Pop-Tarts.
Thank you. We're on the same page now.
Do you know anybody? Well, we know a couple people, right?
I know people make beats. We're gonna make a mixtape called the Pop-Tart Tape.
The Pop-Tart.
And every song is gonna be named after a flavor.
See, get out of my head, because that's literally what I was about to say. I was about to say the exact same thing.
Strat 1 would be called S'mores. Strat 2, you call Blueberry. Because that's going to be the worst track of the song. Because nobody likes Blueberry Pop-Tarts.
We got to have a wild berry.
Okay.
We'll have a wild one called chocolate chip cookie dough. That's got to be like an outline. That's an actual flavor, by the way.
And the banger is going to be Fanta.
You said what?
The banger is going to be Fanta.
There's a Fanta Pop-Tart?
You never seen the Fanta Pop-Tarts?
No. That's not a thing.
I am so serious. It's one of the sodas, bro. If it's not Fanta, it's the other one. Yeah. No, it's Crush. They have root beer Pop-Tarts and Jolly Rancher.
I see an Orange Crush.
There it is. Orange Crush.
All right, so here's the songs we gotta have. All right. Oh wow, Barnett pulled it off.
Josh?
No, Chris Barnett. He's
Is he related to Josh?
I don't think so. He's black, so I mean.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Josh Barnett could be black.
Never mind. Anyway,
I mean, Ronda Rousey's black and she looks white.
How many tracks are you trying to do?
I don't know.
So there's Blueberry.
We're gonna do EP first.
Blueberry, S'mores. I think we should also do Brown Sugar Cinnamon.
All right, that's gonna be the real cool. We still ain't talking about nothing.
Which one's gonna have the best beat?
That one.
What, brown sugar cinnamon?
Yeah, brown sugar cinnamon.
Do you really want to do
that? No, I'm joking because I can't. Remember when I told you I was going to try to do that rap? I still have not been able to figure out how to do it. I'm not a creative writer.
I figure we just get people to write our stuff for us. I mean, everybody else does. How do you think Eazy-E became famous? He wasn't writing that.
Cruising down the street in my 6'5".
Just saying.
You make good points. You make good points. Moving on, before we get caught up in this Pop-Tart talk. Did we talk? Packers Vikings.
Packers.
Raiders Chargers, which I'm pretty sure should be on TV.
It's gonna be close. I'm gonna go Raiders.
I'm going Chargers.
Flash Morgan Webster got released.
Yeah, he was released a few weeks ago. He was in that release. And then Sunday night game, Buccaneers Cowboys.
I believe in us. I believe we can do it.
Hey, yo, shut up, Sean. I got the Buccaneers.
Texas Tech upset Houston. Really? You're going against me?
Yes. I gave y'all all last year for me to support the Cowboys. This year, I'm going full out hate the Cowboys again. Not really, but you know. Dang, they're back in the red zone. But yeah, I'm going Buccaneers here. The Cowboys have to prove a lot. They have a lot to prove, especially on with offense. I still think Zeke is the second best running back on that team.
I know, behind Tony Pollard. We know this.
Start Tony Pollard. Isaac was telling me it was big meaty men not slapping meat. And then Monday night, we are opening up a Monday Night Football. Sucks for us because we're about to get blown out. Yeah, I got the Broncos winning.
Oh, going against your own team. Amazing.
I'm a realist.
But yeah, I'm going with
Barnett Pierce. His last name is Pierce?
No, it's just Barnett.
Oh, I'm about to say because
anyway,
he's my cousin, but not really my cousin.
I'm going with the Broncos too, and I'm taking my Cowboys over the Bucks because I believe we can beat them. I believe in us. So yeah,
you keep that faith, my brother. You keep that faith.
I will.
I got the faith that we're going 5-12 this year.
All right. Keep your negativity over there.
What? If I were negative, I would have said 3-13. I gave us 2 extra wins. We're getting blown out. We have Geno Smith as our quarterback, and if it ain't Geno Smith, it's Drew Lock. Speaking of which, let me see if Kim playing. Is Ken Walker playing this week? Highly doubt it. And it's supposed to rain.
I hope this dude doesn't hurt his tailbone doing that.
I love seeing kids happy, man. Enjoying sports they love. Speaking of which, I need to go ahead and say this. Don't be a hater because the Vikings about to win. Don't get beat by the Vikings. it'll be a sad thing if the Vikings win and the Seahawks win this week. But I don't know if you've been keeping up with some of the local stuff going on.
Not really. I'm not gonna hold you.
So Norfolk has been doing a lot of things. They have a lot going on. So evidently there has been some issues with gun violence over the side of the ocean. And what they have decided to do is shut things down. So evidently DJs cannot do public events now.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think I had a stroke.
Should I read it?
No, say what you said.
DJs are not allowed to do public events.
DJs cannot do public events.
Let's read it. This is from North Virginia docket for the council, Tuesday, September 13, 2022 at 7 p.m. Moment of silence followed by Pledge of Allegiance. Approval of minutes. Approve the minutes of the Precious City Council meeting. Public hearings. Joint public hearing with the City Planning Commission and the Norfolk City Council. Scheduled this day pursuant to the state law to hear comments to amend sections 4.2.3F, 4.3.3E of the Norfolk zoning ordinance to AS to modify definitions of performance. That's not what I want to see. Here we go. An ordinance to amend sections of the Norfolk zoning ordinance so as to modify definitions and performance standards for the uses of banquet hall, nightclub, and restaurant for the accessory use of live entertainment, and revised definitions for terms disc jockey and entertainment. So basically what they're doing is they're trying to shut that down because they are afraid of the crowd that the DJs bring. Plus, I just got noted. Oh wow, we scored another touchdown. That bands are not allowed to travel in Norfolk. So usually, like you have they'll travel with the football team to support the game, team and whatnot. And I did band in high school. Played multiple games, and I can tell you from personal experience, there was no better feeling on a Friday night than sitting in the bleachers and looking right across from you and seeing another band. It was the greatest feeling ever. And it wasn't anything to the point where we wanted to fight them or anything. It was just friendly competition. So I don't understand how that could be a safety issue when a lot of times these dudes, they know each other anyway. They just they're playing and not even interacting with each other because they are 100 yards away from each other. You can't even make out the face of the person holding the same horn as you on the other side of the field. So how any of that could be an issue, I don't know. And I'm hoping that Norfolk will get that straightened out because there's a lot of great programs in Norfolk that are deserving to have that experience. It's like you're killing that entire band culture in this side, and I don't like that. Man, that ain't my cousin. But that's all I got, dog.
Yeah, that's
USC is up 21-0. 21-7.
I don't know what to tell you, honestly. It doesn't really make too much sense. I could see where, the argument could be about bringing a crowd. I get it. But, it's I don't know. I could see it though. But I did want to do one more thing. So remember how we did that list of Rolling Stone made a list of the 200 greatest hip hop albums of all time, and we decided it was garbage. So I found another list by shortlist.com. They did the best hip hop albums of all time, classic hip hop albums. This is as of July 15th. And well, I guess you could vote for it Yeah, there were like a lot of. Well, no, that's not a good list because it was voted on. So, GQ. So GQ magazine released 25 albums, 25 of the best albums that you should listen to immediately. This is from huh?
Did you send that?
Did I send it to you?
Yeah.
No.
What is it called? What is it called?
It's GQ, the best hip hop albums that you should listen to immediately.
All right, got it. British GQ?
Regular GQ. GQ, yeah, GQ magazine.uk.co.uk.
So they started off with Take Care.
Yeah, I think that's just all. Yeah.
I mean, Take Care was a really good album, so I'm going to go hold you. That's a really good one.
Then they got Coloring Book by Chance. Really then they got Marshall Mathers LP by M.
Yeah. Cringe Inducing Misogyny Aside.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was
College Dropout. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That documentary Genius was really good.
Yeah.
I'm amazed it didn't win an Emmy. It didn't. It almost did. It lost out to the Beatles documentary, which is a shame. It takes the nation.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a nation of millions to hold us back by Public Enemy. Gangster Chronicle by London Posse. I think that's before my time.
Yeah.
Straight Outta Compton by NWA.
Yeah.
Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest.
Absolutely.
The Chronic by Dre, 1992.
Yeah.
Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. Wu-Tang Clan.
Mm-hmm.
Doggy Style.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Illmatic by Nas.
Absolutely.
Ready to Die by the Notorious B.I.G.
Mm-hmm.
All Eyes on Me by Pac.
I've seen no misses so far.
The Score by Fugees. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Fugees.
Yeah. Aquemini by Outkast.
Yep.
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill by Lauryn Hill.
If there was somebody that put out only one album and made sure it was an absolute classic, this is your example.
The Blueprint by Jay-Z.
Yeah.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye. I refuse to call him Ye. He is Kanye. He will always be Kanye West to me.
He's Ye.
Never mind. I don't even know why I said that. Anyway, Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Fantasy.
His
name is Ye.
This is my favorite album by him ever.
By who?
By Ye.
Okay, there we go.
It is. It's my favorite album by him ever.
I just had to make sure you said Ye for once today.
It was
Good Kid, Mad City was a really good album too.
No, yeah, it was.
Jesus on this Jesus up here is weird.
It is.
I think the thing with Jesus is definitely is one of those albums that were before its time.
Yeah. RTJ2, people love that album.
Yeah,
I've seen that on a couple lists now. It's a really good album.
It's really good. To Pimp a Butterfly is definitely his best album.
I mean, it's in the Library of Congress. I mean, we got it from here. Thank you for your service by a Tribe Called Quest.
Yes. This was the last one they put out. This was really, really good.
Yeah. Damn. I remember hearing Humble. I remember exactly where I was when Humble dropped. DNA is my favorite song on there, though.
I feel like
that's the last one.
Yeah.
I didn't see any misses.
Nope, no misses here.
Nope. No misses, no things that shouldn't be on there. Nothing. None of that.
You got a great list this time, fellas.
And the best part, no rankings. You know? It's not like they were ranked in a certain way.
Right.
You know? Like, oh, well, you know, I don't think it was good, but it shouldn't be number 5. It was good, but it shouldn't be in the top 5.
I think that was the best way to do it. Say, hey, these are 25 albums that we really, really love. and I think you should definitely check them out.
Yeah.
Don't rank them because then you create a controversy.
Yep. We'll leave it up to you, the listeners, how you feel about that album, how you feel about that list, as to whether or not where they should belong or not. We'll leave it up to you. However you want to rank them. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I'm excited for football tomorrow.
Me too.
Like, I know we said it at the top of the pod, but like, I don't know. Football just hits different. When football is around, the world just hits different, which is even better because the World Cup is going to be in fall this year instead of summer. So if you love both versions of football, you get a treat because you're getting football and you're getting football. Which, shout out to Thierry Henry, a French player who used to play with Barca. He said he refuses to call. It's always going to be. He refuses to call it soccer. It's always going to be football to him. He will refuse to call it anything else.
It's soccer.
It's well, it depends on your perspective. If you ask Thierry Henry,
nice deflection.
If you ask Thierry Henry, it's going to be football, and that's what it is.
Well, it's soccer to me.
Which, shout out to him for standing and dying on the hill. I'll give it to him.
Yo, it bounced off dude's shoulder pad. But that's all I got, dog.
Yeah. I'm going to go wear this out and see how it feels. And got a bonfire to get to. Bonfire.
With that being said, we can get up out of here. Peace, love, Pop-Tarts. Always be able to drink your water. We will see you. Wait, I can do my 5 push-ups. It's actually 7.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
After I do my push-ups.
You're really going to do that live on the pod?
Yes.
He's really going to do this live on the pod. Why? Why on the pod?
1, 2, 3.
He's really doing push-ups on the pod.
6.
Shout out to my boy for being a man of his word. I'll give him that. He's a man of his word.
Now we can get up out of here. I said I was going to do it. I did it. See y'all on the next one.
Sliding it like a wet flow. Already fried from the get-go. Alligators look like gecko. Everything I do, they echo. Big facts, my